Yeah, hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how to install Ubuntu using VirtualBox on your Windows, and after that we're gonna install the Ruby on Rails using RVM on that Ubuntu already, which is already installed on the VirtualBox. And later on, I'm gonna show you how we can clone and run the cfp-app locally on our computer, so we can make the changes locally and see how they'll go on the real app. So for this, we're gonna first download the virtual box. So let me tell you to explain you what is virtual box. Virtual box is basically a virtual machine which can be run on Windows without Windows, and we can install the OS, like operating systems, whatever we want without removing the Windows, and it directly run on the Windows. We don't have to install that other OS on parallelly, or we do not have to remove the Windows and install that. So yeah, it's like very easy, not very tough, and let me show you how to do this. So let me first start it with the virtual box. So I'm gonna type virtual box here, and this virtual machine, virtual box, is made by Oracle. So here is the download virtual box option. You can download it from here, and after downloading it will look like this one. So let me open this. So Oracle VM Virtual Box, there'll be a shortcut on your desktop if you choose it to. And after that, mm, you will see a dashboard like this. This Ubuntu, which is I already installed, but since you are starting from the scratch, you can install a new one. So first, for that, you have to download the Ubuntu also, an ISO file, whatever version you want. So for that, just Google on Ubuntu, and here you go. So here, this is the website, and you can download it from the options here. Maybe let me see. Yeah, in the downloads you have to go, and Ubuntu desktop. We don't need all this stuff. We just need the desktop. So that's the OS. And the thing is why we are using Ubuntu here, because Windows is not a good platform to install Ruby on Rails and make apps there, because there are like there will be a lot of problems regarding installing the gems, Ruby packages. So I think this one will be the most easiest way to create an Ruby on Rails, or maybe just cloning one and upgrading that app. So yeah, you can download it from here. Then when you download it, you can see that wherever you downloaded that file, you have to just click on new. You have to name it whatever you want to name. It next. Then you can assign the memory from here. Next. Then yeah, create a virtual hard disk now, because yeah, you have to create one. And yeah, this one you have to select VDI, and after that dynamically allocate it, and then you can select the size of the hard disk you want to devote to this particular OS. And yeah, it's created now. So yeah, it's I selected one. Okay, let me show you once again. Yeah, new, and then okay, I forgot this one. You have to select which OS you wanna put it into your system, and you have to name it. And version, it's the version whatever you downloaded. I have the 64-bit, and okay, let's go. Have the same stuff. You have to create virtual hard disk, then VDI, and then you have to create. Okay, it's created now. This one. So now it's already created a section for this particular operating system, Linux Ubuntu, in this virtual machine, and now you have to start it. So yes, so you have to select it. So you like already downloaded in my download file. So I have to just like this one, the ISO file. Okay, then I have to start. Okay, it will take a little bit of time. So yeah, it's easy, and I'll share a link to the video where they'll show you step by step how to install this Ubuntu on the virtual machine, because I'm not going to show you the whole installation because it will take a lot of time, and also I already had this system, this operating system already installed in my virtual machine. So yeah, it's not practical to do that. Yes. So yeah, a screen like this will appear. So yeah, you don't have to try, you have to install the Ubuntu. Now, if you want to install the updates and all, you can choose it, otherwise you can continue. And yeah, this time you don't have to select anything, whatever is coming by default, you have to do like this one. Yeah, don't worry, it will not erase the disk, it will just install it. So you don't have to worry now, and you have to click install now. That's it. That's after that, this one, it will automatically take care of everything. And if you have more doubts, I'll put the link in the video description, so you can use it to install it if you are facing any other problems. So yeah, so far it's already installed in my system. So I'm going to show you how it will look like after the installation. And okay, so yeah, this one I already have in my system. So I'm going to start this. So now we will, after the installing the Ubuntu on the virtual machine, you are ready to go to install the Ruby on Rails. So for this, I'm gonna show you some commands on a page. Okay, and okay, this one. Sorry, this one. Yeah, so this is the link. I'll share this link how you can install the Ruby on Rails using the RVM. So you first have to prepare your system. So I'm going to show you like not the whole process, but I'll give you an idea that how it will work and how you can make the environment, Ruby on Rails environment, better to run the cfp-app, because it will require the other things like Postgres, SQL, and some other things. So I'm going to tell you further. So let me go to my virtual machine. Okay. So Yeah, okay. So first you have to go to terminal. Yeah. So here you have to write some commands to get started to install Ruby on Rails, and I'm going to show you the commands. This page, I'll share the link. So there are some other pages also, but you can use whatever you want, whichever you understand. So first, the first step is to prepare your system. So you have to get some updates, and then you have to install the curl. So and this curl, this after installing, you will use the RVM, the Ruby version manager, which will help you to install the Ruby. And after that, you have to install RVM using this one, and then you have to stabilize your system using this command. And after that, you have to install the Ruby. You can use whatever version you want here, you can put it here. But there's one version 2.1, I think, which is mentioned in the cfp-app gem file. So you try to get that one. If you do not have that one, don't worry. You have to make some changes in the gem file, which I'll show you after. I'll show you how you will import the or clone that cfp-app source file from GitHub to your own local server system. And after this one, you have to install the Node.js, because this one is really required for running the JavaScripts and other thing which is included in the Ruby on Rails app. And then you can install some jams, and you can check the versions by this way. And yeah, you can include some jam lists, you can see them. So this is the one. And there are some other like Nokogiri and all. So I recommend you to install these gems, because this like bundler and all, because they are really important to bundle all the gems and install them in your system when you run the server locally. So yeah, and then install the Rails. So yeah, this one you can do it. And further on, it's like they are showing how to make a starter app. So I'm not gonna show you that because it's not required. But if you want to learn more, you can go down, you can use those commands, you can play with them, you can make your own starter app. So yeah, okay. So now using these commands, I hope you'll install the Ruby on Rails on your system. After that, you have to install the PostgreSQL, because it's a database. So because the app, my CFP app, the CFP app which we're gonna clone, is have a database. So and you have to migrate it to your own local server. So to do that, you need this PostgreSQL, because in that app, this one is used as a database. So you can install it using this one, and then after installing, you can take the administration. You have to I recommend you to set a basics server setup. So yeah, that will help you to create a super user, and that will be required during the migration, because sometimes you will feel you'll have some troubles. So using the in migration, so I think you have to create some you have to create a super user, and you have to alter the current user with a super user. So yeah, because for migrating and wrecking the data require like a super user kind of authentication thing. So that will be required there. So yeah, after using these commands, I'll share the link in the description. So these commands are required for that. And don't go to the client installation like this. You have to just select, you have to download it, you have to just do the installation. So and after installing all this, you have to clone it. So for cloning, you need first, you should go to GitHub. You should have a link of that CFP-app wherever it is located. So I'm going to show you. So yeah, I'm already logged in, and This is the CFP app. So to clone it, you have to go here, you have to copy the link and then use git clone command. But before cloning, I recommend you to check or install the git on Ubuntu, because it is git is required to pull that app from GitHub and put it in your system. So let me show you. I think, yeah, so you have to install the git by using this command, and yeah, it's very easy. You don't have to worry about that. So after installing it, you can pull this app using git clone. So I'll show you the command also. I'll share it in the oh, sorry. On Git repository in Ubuntu. Yeah. So yeah, this command git clone https. So using this one, you can directly clone it to your system, and after cloning, you can see that that file will come to your system. You have to go to home. This one is the cloned file, and now what you're gonna do, that the most important thing which I'm gonna tell you right now is go to the gem file. So if you haven't like, I have changed it here because earlier it was like as mentioned in the git source file. I'll show you this one, uh, gem file. Yes. So yeah, here it's 2.2.3, and in my gem file it's 2.3.1. I have changed it because my gem file, the Ruby version which I installed was 2.3.1 on my Linux system. So I'll change it here. After changing it, you can there will be no problem regarding the Ruby version when you run the bundle install command. So yeah, so after finishing this one, you have to go to the, okay, these okay, so in the explanation of this app on GitHub, you will find the commands how you will do it. So it's easy, it's not tough. So after doing this one, you have to go to the terminal. So when you will already have this cfp app cloned in your system, you can just type directly cd cfp app, and yes, it will be there in your system. And after that, you can run the command bundle install, and yeah, after the installing bundles, and you can start the Rails server. But first you have to do something, because I already migrated the data, so you have to run these commands like cp, these things, but don't bother these like this one. And one more thing, like when you run the when you will run the bundle install, you will have some errors, like because most of the time we do not have the same kind of gem in our system, in our Ruby. So you will have some problems like this gem is not installed, that one is not installed, and most of like Capybara, it will be the most important one, and you will definitely get an error with this one. So you don't have to worry about that. You have to just install this gem. You have to just use gem install and name this one. And don't worry, you will see the commands which you have to run to install these gems in the suggestions of the error. So you can do that. And after that, this after you finish installing the gem, the bundle is complete and installed. So you have to run this command. It's most important command of the, because without it migrating the data, you can't run the app locally. So you have to run this command. And during this, if you have any problem regarding like the authentication, the privileges of the user, so just alter the user with the super user. So that's it. And after this one, you have to run this command, and when you run this command, your server will start locally. So I think this is all, and I'll put the links to these commands and everything, the descriptions in the video description. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you.